Well, hi class. I'd like to welcome you once again to the 2021 semester. This is an 8-week late start class. So in the next 8 weeks, we will be focusing on the introduction to public speaking. And I want to warn you right at the outset, it goes really, really fast. And when it comes to public speaking, you don't want to procrastinate. Right? That's probably one of the biggest reasons why people are not successful when it comes to public speaking. They write their speeches at the last minute. They don't take any time to practice, and then they try to give a presentation. If you don't put in the time and effort that it takes to really prepare effectively, probably not going to be successful. And that's why so many people have so much anxiety when it comes to public speaking. But what I'm going to really emphasize in this class, to be a good public speaker, it's just a matter of learning how to prepare and practice effectively. You learn to do that. That's going to help you be a better speaker, and it will make you more confident, which in turn will really help you to control and limit that nervous anxiety that most of us feel anytime we're speaking in public. So should be a really good semester. I love teaching this class, and one of the reasons why is because of the practical benefits. I mean, we're not talking about something that you're going to have to wait to apply. We're going to learn concepts that we can apply right away, not only to become better speakers, but also in doing so, we'll become better at communicating as well. So each Tuesday at 2 o'clock, I will host a Zoom meeting. These are not mandatory. They're not required. You don't have to attend, but you want to make sure that you always watch the weekly Zoom recordings. I will present lots of instruction that will help you to be successful, and you'll miss out on those important instructions if you're not watching the weekly Zoom meeting. So don't have to attend, but you want to make sure that you watch each of the Zoom meetings. And typically what I'll do in a Zoom recording each week, I'll give a little recap of the modules that we just finished, and I'll give a preview of the assignments and the work on the upcoming modules for that upcoming week. So in today's little presentation in our Zoom recording, I'm going to talk about 4 things. First, I want to just go through the Canvas shell and talk a little bit about how to navigate Canvas effectively for this particular class. I'll also give you some instructions on how to upload your videos successfully. And then I want to spend a little bit of time talking about your video introductions. And finally, we'll consider the importance of eye contact when it comes to speaking remotely. It's just a little bit different learning how to speak to an audience when you're actually in a room by yourself, speaking to a phone or to a computer. So we'll talk about eye contact and how to get that dialed in. But right now, let's go ahead and go to the screen. Let's take a look at the module for our Canvas shell. All right, so now we have our module for the course, and really for navigating through Canvas this semester, once you've gone over the home page, basic opening introductions for the course, and then you want to make sure you read through the syllabus. That's where we're at right now. In fact, right here at the top of the syllabus, you have the student learning outcomes I just talked about in that introductory video. You're going to present your 3 goals, what you specifically want to accomplish this semester, but also here are the 4 student learning outcomes I have for you. These are the things that I want you to develop as we navigate through the course. And just quickly, I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory, but the first one, demonstrate proficiency at organizing and presenting information to an audience. What we're really talking about there is the importance of prior preparation when it comes to public speaking. And oftentimes when students take a class that focuses on public speaking, and you think about, okay, well, what am I going to learn? We automatically think of more the delivery aspect, like where do I look? How do I gesture effectively? How do I use my voice effectively to really make an impact on the audience? But what often goes overlooked is the importance of having a good speech to present, right? And so it's not only about being able to present material, we want to make sure that we know how to prepare and organize the material for a speech. And so what we'll learn in this class, we'll learn a lot about what I call speech preparation, how to come up with a topic, and then how to organize a speech, to put a speech together. And we'll learn in this class, when we are writing a speech, we're always going to write it in the form of an outline. So no essays when it comes to public speaking. You never want to use an essay when you're delivering a speech. They're just harder to use because you have a lot of information in a paragraph. And so if you lose your spot halfway through the paragraph, it's harder to glance at the information, find your spot, and continue on. So in public speaking, all of our speeches are written in outline format. They're spread out, so it's much easier to look down at an outline, find your place, see the next line, and get the speech back on track. You'll also find in this class that there are several different ways to organize a particular speech depending on the topic. Like if you're doing more of a persuasive speech, there's a set outline for a persuasive speech. If you're doing an informative speech, that's more where you're just teaching the audience about something, there's a set outline format. If you're giving an evaluation of something, there's a different outline to use for that. And so real important in this class is coming to an understanding of not only how to be an effective speaker, but how to put together an effective speech. Real important part of the class. And then also the third learning outcome, to me, that's one of the most important, and that's for you to develop your confidence in your ability to speak in public. And look, what we're actually talking about, look at people, open mouth, and talk, right? Isn't that difficult? The challenging part is getting over and controlling all of the anxiety that's associated with public speaking. And I bet that a lot of you in your 3 goals, one will be, I want to learn to not be so nervous when I'm giving a presentation. I want to learn how to control that anxiety. And just realize that you're not the only one who gets nervous when you speak in public. We all do. And the best way to control that nervous anxiety is to put in the practice and the preparation that it takes to be an effective public speaker. And you'll find the more you practice, the more prepared you are, the more confident you're going to feel when you give a presentation. So developing that confidence level really is more about just putting in the work that it takes to be an effective public speaker. If you do that, anybody can be an excellent public speaker if you're willing to do the work and the preparation. So there are the student learning outcomes. And now what I want to draw your attention to is really where you will find everything you need to be successful once you've covered the home page, you've gone over the syllabus. Now we're going to go ahead and go to the modules. And essentially, we're just going to follow the modules. They're going to navigate us all the way through the semester. Now, you see, too, in an 8-week class, we've got 3 modules per week, at least for the first couple of weeks. So you've got to stay on it, can't procrastinate, got to make sure that you're getting your work done on time because you don't want to get behind. Then it piles up and it gets even harder to get through the class. So you're just navigating through each of the modules. I always tell students, you're just going from one page to the next page to the next page all the way through the semester. And so in terms of navigating Canvas, you just want to make sure that you stick to the modules, you're paying attention to the dates on the modules, and you're covering the modules assigned for each particular week. All right, the next thing that I want to point out is let's talk about how to upload videos. You're going to be doing that a lot during the next 8 weeks. And once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. And there's several different ways that you can upload your videos to Canvas. So we've got the video discussion that's due by midnight tonight. Let's take a look at that. All right. The key word is you want to make sure that you embed your videos to Canvas. And what happens when you embed your video, that means the video is housed on that particular page. If you just put a link up, then when you click the link, you leave Canvas and then go to YouTube or wherever you have your video housed, and it just takes longer to get through all of the videos. So you want to make sure that you're embedding your videos. I'll show you how to do that. Probably the easiest way to record and submit your speeches is just to record them directly to Canvas. And so to do that, let's say, okay, I'm ready to record my introductory video. So we're just going to hit reply, and you'll find that all of the videos will be assigned to a discussion page because I want your classmates to be able to see and comment on your work as well. You'll find in this class, you're going to get a lot of feedback from your classmates, and that's going to be just as valuable as the stuff that you're getting from me. So that's a really cool aspect about this class. You're going to get a lot of feedback from a lot of different people on what you're doing well and what you can do to improve and continue to improve as a speaker. So we're ready to submit our video. We're just going to hit the reply box right here. All right. And so now we get the rich content editor on Canvas, and you really want to learn, and you guys are probably already pros on this. I mean, this is the third semester we've been online, but easiest way to go ahead and record your video is once we get right here. Now, let's just go to this little icon right here where it says record, upload media. It's got that little kind of rectangular box with the arrow right here. We're going to click on that. Cool. And so now we're going to go here where it says upload media. We're going to hit record. So now, let's say I'm ready to go. All I have to do is to click start record, and now I'm recording direct to Canvas. When I'm done, it'll ask if you want to save the video. If you do, hit save, and then it goes automatically to my grade sheet so I can grade your actual video. Easiest way to get your speeches in, do it right on Canvas. All right, but that's not the only option. You know, maybe you want to, upload, you're going to upload a video on your phone, maybe because you like the editing features better there, or you're just going to upload to your laptop or your computer. Now you've got to do a little bit more work to get your video uploaded. So let's say you record your video to your phone. The next thing that you want to do is you want to then upload that video to YouTube. That's kind of the key. So if you don't upload to Canvas, if you don't record to Canvas, however you record your video, you then have to go ahead and upload it to YouTube to be able to embed it to the Canvas page. So let's say that I have a video on my phone, I upload it to YouTube, I've got my video right here. Now I want to take the video from YouTube and I want to embed it to the Canvas page. So to do that, I'm going to go right down here to share. I'm going to click on that. Now this window pops up. See where it says embed right here? Now I don't want to copy the link, because if I do that and just paste the link to Canvas, it won't embed my video. I want the video embedded to Canvas. So now I'm going to click here. Now the embed data comes up. So I'm just going to go right here. I'm going to hit copy. Now I'm going to go to the Canvas page that I want to upload the video to. I'm going to hit reply. Rich content editor pops up. Now I'm just going to go right up here to insert. I'm going to click on insert. Then I'm going to go down here to embed. And you've got to make sure you do that. Don't just paste the link right here to the rich content editor. I've got to go up to insert. Now I'm going to click on embed. The window pops up. Now I'm going to paste my embed code right here. Then I'm going to hit submit. And then your video will pop up right here. Now you're set. So once again, to embed videos, we go here to share, embed, copy, back to Canvas. We're going to go here to insert, hit embed, and then paste in the code, and we're good to go. All right. And then the last thing I want to point out in terms of navigating through Canvas. If you ever have any issues, I'm having trouble uploading a video or I can't get this assignment, rather than contacting me, just go right here to the Canvas help. They're way better at helping you. Look, I'm in the same boat as you guys, right? I was teaching in the classroom until about a year ago, and then suddenly we had to take a course that I would never teach online. Are you kidding me? You guys are so lucky you get to take public speaking online because you're never up in front of the audience. Now, I can still teach you all that you need to do to be an effective public speaker, but you're not getting that particular experience. Oh, and one other thing that I wanted to show you on Canvas, if you ever have any trouble with anything on Canvas, can't get your video embedded, I'm having trouble getting this assignment submitted, before you email me, go to Canvas Help. They're going to be a lot better at helping you get your stuff submitted, and you can actually chat and talk with them. So if you have any trouble with anything on Canvas, the very first thing you're going to do is go over here to this blue strip right here and just click on Help. They have a direct chat line for students. And then once this pops up, you just want to go right here. Chat with Canvas support for a student. And the folks at Canvas, they're reps, they're really helpful. Because I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I find stuff that, oh man, I'm not sure how that works. So I go to the help and I get the help right here for the faculty. That's because our Canvas page is a little bit different. We have a few more things that we have to navigate through than the students, but that's where I go. So if you need any help doing anything on Canvas, go to Canvas Help, and I would just go right to their live chat line. They'll walk you through whatever you're trying to do on Canvas. So use the help on Canvas. It's available, it's there for you, and they're fast and efficient as far as helping you to get accomplished whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. Okay? All right, so the next thing that I would like to cover is the video introduction. That's your first speech assignment. And so what's real important with that video introduction, and again, that's just a short 2 to 3 minute presentation where you're introducing yourself to your classmates, telling us a little bit about yourself, but you want to make sure in that introductory video that you present 3 clear goals for yourself that you want to accomplish this semester. And you want to make sure that those goals are specific to this class, the Introduction to Public Speaking. So essentially what I want to hear in those introductory videos, you want to tell us the 3 things that you want to accomplish as a result of taking this class. And you want to make sure that they're clear, that they're specific, and they're measurable, because what we'll do at the end of the semester, a big part of your grade will be determined by how well you meet your 3 goals. For example, if one of your goals is to not procrastinate when it comes to your work, then you want to make sure as we go through the semester, you're getting your stuff turned in on time, you're not procrastinating, you're meeting that particular goal. And you'll actually be allowed at the end of the semester, you're going to take part in determining your overall grade, and in your final assessment at the end of the 8 weeks, you will share how well you think you have met those 3 goals, and then that will have an impact on the grade that you will get for the semester. So in this class, you have a lot more control over your grade. I really try to tailor this class to meet your specific goals so we can develop those as well. And I have some goals for the class as well. Those are found in the student learning outcomes. You want to make sure that you take a glance at those, because those are also goals I want to make sure that you accomplish as we navigate through the semester. So in those video introductions, make sure that you lay out your three goals for this class for the next 8 weeks. We'll use those to figure out your grade at the end of the semester. And then the last thing that I want to say about the introductory videos, you want to use this as an opportunity to really learn how to get your eye contact dialed in when you're speaking remotely. And that's been one of the more challenging aspects of learning speech and how to give an effective speech when you're actually in a room by yourself, speaking to a phone or to a computer. So what we're really after with eye contact, we want to create the illusion of looking at our audience when we're giving a presentation. So that means when the audience goes to watch your video, it appears that you're making direct eye contact with the viewer, even though when you give the speech, there's no audience there. So it's all about creating the illusion of eye contact, which is a real important, it's one of the most important aspects when it comes to public speaking. You want to look at your audience. The more you look at the audience, the easier it is to engage the audience and keep them into your speech. And it's challenging when we're doing this remotely because our eyes are automatically drawn to the screen, right? And so a lot of folks, when they're first doing this, they're looking at the screen, but if you're on the other end watching this, it looks like you're not making eye contact. So you've got to make sure that you pop your eyes up and you're looking right into the camera. That's your audience. That's where I want you to look. That's the first thing that I want you to get dialed in as far as some of the skills that we'll learn when it comes to public speaking. When speaking remotely, your audience, the viewers, are the camera, so that's where you should look. All right? So today we talked a little bit about navigating Canvas, how to get your videos uploaded, to make sure that your goals are really clear in your introductory videos, and also in those introductory videos, let's really work on concentrating on delivering our presentation to the camera so we create that illusion of eye contact. It's going to be a great 8 weeks. And one of the things I enjoy about this class is watching you not only develop as a speaker as we navigate through the 8 weeks, but watching your confidence grow and grow and grow. Have a good week. I'll talk to you next Tuesday.